what is the relation between quotients and what is this? What is the relation between this quotients and the numbers m and n? Now finally, I am going to prove that m plus n whole square by mn is equal to b square by ac. So this is the result I am going to prove. Okay. See, because the roots are in the ratio m is to n, let the roots be m into k, comma n into k. Okay. Then what is the sum of the roots? mk plus nk. But what is the formula for sum of the roots? Minus b by a. What is product of the roots? mk into nk. What is the formula for product of the roots? C by a. Okay, and therefore this is k into m plus n is equal to minus b by a, and this is mn into k square is equal to c by a. And from this equation, k is equal to minus b by a into m plus n. Now I want to eliminate k because there is no k in the actual information of the problem. What is the information of the problem? This is the quadratic equation and roots are in the ratio m is to n. That's all. That is the only information. Okay. So let the roots be mk, nk. Then sum of the roots is this. Product of the roots is this. From this, k can be written like this. And now I am substituting this value of k, that is minus b by a into m plus n, in this equation to eliminate k. So what you will get? Mn into k square means b square by a square into m plus n whole square is equal to c by a. And by simplifying this, you will get the answer. A is cancelled. Therefore, m plus n whole square by mn is equal to b square by ac. By cross multiplying, you will get that. So write the result. First, write the statement. If the roots of the equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 or in the ratio m is to n, then m plus n whole square by mn is equal to b square by ac. So write down the proof. Shritik, any doubt?
Sir, we should remember these values, sir.
No need to remember, but if you remember this, you can do the problem in a faster way.
Okay.
Right. So let us see. So we'll do a problem. Sai Sitwardhan.
Sir, your picture is too bright, sir.
My picture is
Too bright. Screen is totally glared,
too
sir.
bright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
No, I didn't change anything.
No, sir. Now it is better than first.
Okay, then I will go back. Okay, right. We'll do a problem. So only the basic thing in quadratic equations is sum of the roots, product of the roots. So from those, we can prove everything. But if you remember these intermediate results, we can do the problems in a better way. For example, if the roots of x square minus 10x plus k is equal to 0 or in the ratio 2:3, then find k. So this is the question. Suppose we can do this problem exactly as we did in the previous result. Suppose the roots are 2l, 3l, sum of the roots, product of the roots, and eliminating l, you will get the value of k. Or if you remember well the formula that m plus n whole square by mn is equal to d square by ac. So what is m? This is m. So what are the values of mn? M is 2, n is 3. What is a? A is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 10, c is equal to k. And therefore m plus n whole square 25 by m into n 6 is equal to b square minus 10 whole square 100 a into c, that is 1 into kk. And therefore 25 cancels in 100 4 times. So you get k is equal to 24. So in one step you will get that. Or if you don't remember this, no problem, but you have to work hard. So you have to write the roots as 2l, 3l, sum of the roots 2l plus 3l, that is 5l is equal to 10. From that you will get l, and after that, writing the product of the roots, you will get k. But sometimes it is useful. Chandrasai.
It's the before class, sir. Sorry.
Chandrasai.
Nothing, sir. Nothing, sir.
Okay. Right. Another problem, if one root of equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is the square of the other. So if one root is square of the other root, then prove that ac square plus a square c plus b cube is equal to 3abc. So that is the result. So what is that? If one root is square of the other, therefore let the roots be, so let the roots be alpha comma alpha square. So consider the roots. If one root is alpha, then the other root is square of that alpha. That is alpha square. So immediately, what is sum of the roots? Alpha plus alpha square is equal to, so what is the equation? This one, minus b by a. And what is product of the roots? Alpha into alpha square. From the equation, c by a. Alpha into alpha square means alpha cube is equal to c by a. And alpha is equal to c by a whole power 1 by 3. See, for every problem in general we use sum of the roots, product of the roots. From that we get some results. If it is useful, we remember them. Otherwise, we prove that also in the examination. See, alpha is equal to C by A whole power 1 by 3. I substitute that alpha in this equation. So what happens? C by A whole power 1 by 3 plus C by A whole power 1 by 3 whole square 2 by 3 is equal to minus B by A. So this is nothing but algebra. So multiply with A. So A into C power 1 by 3 by A power 1 by 3 plus A into C power 2 by 3 by A power 2 by 3 is equal to minus B. So we multiply with A. What is the next one? This is A power 1. A power 1 by A power 1 by 3. A power 2 by 3 into C power 1 by 3 plus A power 1 by 3 into C power 2 by 3 is equal to minus B. Or I can write this minus B as plus B is equal to 0. So write down this equation. So every day we are facing one problem. Now today brightness.
Sir, 1 minute, sir. Excuse me, sir.
It's very bright. What is that?
Sir, board is not clear, sir.
Board is not clear?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So I also observe that.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So I have to go for settings.
Then okay, sir.
How it would be okay now? I didn't change anything. Now how it is? How it is? So who is speaking? Now how is the board? Students? Students, how is the board? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Akash? Akash? Snehita? So nobody raising your hands, or I didn't see that. Okay. What is that? Right? Can you see this? No, I am not co-host. So what happened to this? So everybody raised their hand, but I could not see that. So that is the problem here. Okay. So don't ring. So I'm using that phone only. So just take this one. So it's very difficult for me to teach like this. So without knowing whether you understand this or not. I cannot move further. Right, students? Can you hear me now? So everybody raise your hands. Puneet,
Yes, sir.
now can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. It's clear, sir.
Okay. What is happening every day to this? Let's see that now. Is it
The
clear?
brightness somewhat more, sir.
Brightness is there.
Yes, sir. Better than the before, sir.
Okay. So, sir, let us complete. So, do fast. See, one formula I am going to write. What is that formula is? Whenever a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then I can write a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So, this is the result. So, whenever a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Similarly, treat this as a, treat this as b, and treat this as c, and use the formula a plus b plus c is equal to 0. Then a cube, you will get a square c, plus b cube, you will get ac square, plus c cube, you will get to b cube is equal to 3 into this into this into this. You can observe, you will get 3abc. So write down. So right, students. So finally, I will end with cube roots of unity. See, if you square a number whose square is 1 is called square root of unity. So what are the square roots of unity? Plus 1, minus 1. So there are two numbers. 1 square is 1 and minus 1 whole square is also 1. And therefore, 1 comma minus 1 are square roots of unity. square roots of unity. So the next question is, what are cube roots of unity? What is meant by cube roots? A number whose cube is 1 is called cube root of unity. So what are the cube roots of unity? A number whose cube is 1 is called cube root of unity. How many such numbers exist? See, here x cube is equal to 1. So x cube minus 1 is equal to 1. 1 can be written as 1 cube. So this is a formula, a cube minus b cube formula. So x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square formula. So I am using that. So this product is 0. So either x minus 1 is equal to 0 or x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 1. X square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation whose roots are denoted by one is omega and the other one is omega square. So these three are the cube roots of unity. So what are these omega and omega square? So let us see that here. First you write this. So 1 comma minus 1 are square roots of unity. And from this equation, we can observe that 1 omega omega square are cube roots of unity. So everybody, first of all, lower your hands. So there are so many people. So I cannot see. So whether who is asking the doubts or who forgot to lower your hand, I don't know. First of all, everybody lower your hand. Okay. So if you still have doubts, now you can raise your hand. So I'll ask Srijit Reddy. Srijit Reddy.
Sir, nothing, sir. I forgot.
Nothing. Okay, then Chandra Sai.
Sir,
Chandra
I have a
Sai.
doubt, sir. Sir, I have a doubt.
What is that?
Sir, in this thing you're doing, what is the meaning of square roots of unity, sir?
A number whose square is 1 is called square root of unity.
Okay, sir. Okay.
A number whose square is 9 is called square root of 9. Okay. A number whose square is 16 is called square root of 16. Similarly, one is called unity. So square root of unity means a number whose square is 1 is called square root of unity. Right?
Yes, sir. Also, sir, what is the formula used for this in the top? A square c plus ac square plus b cube equal to 3abc. What is that used for?
That is already in the previous problem we got that. In the previous problem, in this equation, so there is a plus b plus c is equal to 0 model. So using this formula, we got this equation. You can do that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right. So if you expand that, you can understand. And now I will ask Rahul Rama.
Omega square is 1 now, sir.
No. So these two are the roots of this equation. Now we are going to see that equation. That is very important equation. In our entire syllabus of 2 years. So this plays a vital role. So x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0. Mutual. Okay, that's better. So this is quadratic equation. And what are the roots? If you observe the discriminant b square minus 4ac, that is a negative. So roots are imaginary. And what are the roots? Use the formula. Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So that is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 3 into root 2 minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 plus or minus root 3 minus 1 is already written as I in the previous class. So there are two roots. X square plus x1 plus 1 is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Definitely it will have two roots. These two are the roots. We name them hereafter for further problems. So one is omega and the other one is minus omega. So what is that omega? So omega is minus 1 plus root 3 I by 2 and omega square minus 1 minus root 3 I by 2. You can observe, if you square this, you will get this. That's why, if this is omega, there is no need to put another name for this like gamma, delta, like that. Simply, its square is this one. Okay? Therefore, 1 is omega. What is that? Remember that, minus 1 plus root 3 I by 2. And what is another one? Omega square. Minus 1 minus root 3 I by 2. Both the numbers are different. So, they squares, those numbers satisfy this equation. Not only that, these two are cube roots of unity. That means if you cube this, you will get 1. If you cube this, you will get 1. Okay? Therefore, totally, there are 3 cube roots of unity. So, finally write 1 omega square 1 comma omega square are called cube roots of unity. Cube roots of unity. So what are the observations? Here? So here, this is cube root of unity means it is a complex number. Its cube is 1. That is the first observation. And what is the second observation? Omega is the root of this equation. So whenever 1 plus omega square is there, you can write simply 0. Because, so if you substitute omega here, because omega is a root, omega square plus omega plus 1 is equal to 0. Right up? And see from this, omega power 1 is omega. Omega square is omega square. Omega cube is 1 because it is cube root of unity. And then what is omega power 4? That is omega cube into omega. But omega cube is 1. So again you will get omega. And omega power 5. So omega cube is omega. You will get omega square. And omega power 6. Omega power 5 into omega. That is omega square into omega. It's again omega cube. That is 1. So if you observe what is happening, see another one, omega power 7, that is omega, omega power 8, omega square, omega power 9, again 1. So if you observe, if there is multiple of 3 in the power, you are getting 1. So omega power 3k is always equal to 1. That k may be 100, 1 lakh, minus 1 lakh like that. That is an integer. Similarly, omega power 3k plus 1. See, this is 1. This is 3 plus 1. 2 into 3 plus 1. So if the power is multiple of 3 plus 1, so this becomes omega. Similarly, omega power 3k plus 2 is omega square. So for any integer, I can write like this. For example, omega power 301. What is the value? So you see, simply ignore 300 because 300 is multiple of 3 plus 1. Therefore, the answer is omega power 1. So omega power 602. What is that? 600 is multiple of 3 plus 2. Therefore, the answer is omega square. Okay? And this. Yogananda, any doubt?
What is cubed root of omega?
Is that?
Cubed root of omega.
Now we are not interested in cube root of omega now. Omega cube is 1, that's all. So to finding the square roots and cube roots of complex numbers is a difficult task. We are not interested in that. Okay? Okay, Yogananda. Shruti.
Sir, are these omega there for this week's syllabus, sir?
Omega?
Are these there for this week's syllabus, sir?
In the properties or in the nature of roots. If suppose omega square occurs, so you should know what is meant by omega and what is meant by omega square.
Okay, sir.
Harshavardhan.
Sir, towards the right, sir. It is very bright, sir. It is difficult to see, sir. Very difficult.
Okay, right. Yes, you are right. Why it is happening? I don't know, but anyhow, just within 2 minutes, I will complete the session.
Okay, sir. Some light is coming from the right side, sir.
Actually, everyday lighting is there.
Okay, sir.
See, just one result. What is this? A plus B omega plus C omega square into A plus B omega square plus C omega. So by multiplying those two, what we get? So this is the final result. A square plus B square plus C square minus AB minus BC minus CA. Suppose in the examination, it is given that. So find this product or prove that this is equal to this one. Then what we should do? We have to multiply. So that is equal to A into A square plus B square, AB omega square. I am using the distributive property. AC omega plus AB omega plus B square omega cube plus BC omega square plus CA or AC omega square plus BC omega cube. Sorry, omega power 4 plus C square omega cube. So this is equal to, and this is A square, no doubt, plus this is also B square because omega cube is 1 plus, and this is also C square because omega cube is 1 plus, see here, this is AB omega square, this is AB omega. Take AB common. Omega square plus omega plus, so with these two, take BC common, BC into omega square, this omega power 4 can be simply written as omega plus AC omega plus AC omega square. So AC into omega plus omega square. See, the problem is over. A square plus B square plus C square, you should know that 1 plus omega square is equal to 0. Just only we have written that. And therefore, omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. Omega plus omega square is equal to minus 1. Therefore, this is minus 1 into AB, minus 1 into BC, minus DC, minus 1 into AC, minus AC. So, this is the result. Hello?